for this one, I don't even know. I don't even know where the alignment is. I don't even know where the alignment of this one is. It's just I don't even know. So, but this one, it is clear. It is clear to see. It's clear to see the alignment on this one. So this is center alignment. Everything is just on a simple structure. You just know that this is okay. Everything is in the center here. Information is clear. The hierarchy, like I said, you know the biggest one is the title, the team. You have the date clearly written up there. You have the DJs that are performing, and then you have the club logo. So basically, this is just a very simple. This is just the simplest illustration for it. And moving on, have this. Now, this is more like justified alignment because we have the text. I think most designs, most designs are usually most designs we make are usually justified to some extent. Text to the right, image to the left. Is basically what we're trying to do is balance. That is hierarchy. This is alignment, sorry. This is alignment basically. We just do these things, but we don't really know what we're actually doing. Now let's take a look at this. This is the first one. These two they balance each other out from the top. We already have a very clear balance there. Next is this. Now this is very clear. Do you see that? Next we have, let's just assume this is like this, and then this is like this.
I'm sorry, sir. We're not seeing your illustration.
You can't see the drawing I'm making on it.
We can't see it, or I'm not seeing
I
it.
can see it. I can see it.
Okay. I was worried for a second. So this is it. The top here, this top one balances this one out. Your text here balances your image here. This is one good one that I'll say. And then for the text themselves, although the space is a little much, but yeah, it still works. They all like follow a clear alignment. All of them are to the left, and the hierarchy is there. Everything is very clear with this one. So I would say this is very, very good alignment on this one. Then this is a design I'm working on. You guys are the first to see it before the client sees it, but no problem. So this is, I know most of us don't really do right alignments and this once in a while stuff. So this one, everything is basically aligned to the right here, just the right. Then my image just basically covers the left. Then I added this one to just create a little balance for the top side because my text starts my text and logo starts way above our head. So I just needed something to create this let's say illusion of that. Okay, something is also occupying this place. So everything in design is quite intentional if you are paying enough attention. You get so I had my text, everything is here, everything is on this side. My text, my call to action, everything is here. Then the image is covering this place and then this place. But I still have this space. This space is still empty. Leaving like that may seem a little unbalanced now. So basically I had to add these elements here to kind of show this illusion that okay, something is also there. something is here, balancing that empty space above our head. If the image was big enough, it will have basically covered the entire space here to balance the everything that's going on here. But it isn't. The image is not big enough. Hence, me.
I think your mic is muted.
Sir, you've muted yourself, sir.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how this keeps happening. So yeah, back to this. Now, as I was saying, this is also center alignment again, but then the text had to come in. The text had to come in. So what do? The first text is here, then the next text is here, balancing each other out. The thing is, when you understand these things, it just makes your work very very easy. Then this one does not really bother anybody since it's just on a straight line. Just here, then these two balancing each other out. Then you have a complete whole. This is center alignment, but then it still has some elements by the side. If this person now just puts all this text, everything here, maybe this one now is put. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for the disappearance. So, assuming this one was brought to this side here, everything is stacked on top here. It may not have achieved the same visual harmony that we can see here now. Not have achieved how balanced this work is. Very simple. The white space, the white space is very clear. You have your text here, the text on this other side, balancing each other out. So that is basically what the center elements is. Then I found this one. I hope this person is not somebody's design on this call. So for
I
this
can't
one,
see your screen. I can't see your screen.
yeah. Okay, you can see it now, right?
Yes, you can.
All right. Very again. I was talking about this. Basically, this is a very perfect center alignment where this text and this one, they balance each other out. You have your image at the center. There's a very good white space going on. Then your footer this is okay. It is still center aligned if you think about it, because it is still in the center. It does not extend so much to the borders. It is still within the same. Just look at this. You get a complete design where you see everything at once. The design guides you through itself. So moving on, we have this one. I hope this one is not anybody's design here on this call. So this is This is supposed to be left alignment. Your logo can be anywhere, there's no problem. Then the footer, this is okay to some extent, at least they balance each other out to some extent, no problem. But then we have the text here. First, it is too big. It's too big for this. And then this element here, this purple element here, then this one. You just can't find any connection that you can bring together. That that is that is just what alignment is. To align, to align. You can't find anything that aligns here. There's no. I don't know what I can draw now that. Okay, this one balances this one out. These two are on the same line. There's no. I can't put it anywhere. This one. I can't see the reason why it is here. The text is too big, the subtext, then this woman here. This will have been so much better if the text were center aligned. Center aligned. Let's say this text is here now, and this sub one is just down here. So basically, you can have something like this. You have your text in the center, you have your subtext, you have the leading, and you have your footer and then your logo. So this thing is just balances itself out. Once you see a design that is not great, you just know that okay, one thing is off, the alignment. If you bring 10 designs and you say okay, you bring 10 bad designs, most times the issue with that design is usually the alignment. It is the alignment you will spot first that okay, this alignment is off here. You just know. Bring 10 designs, 8 of them is the alignment that is the problem. 8 of them it is alignment that is the issue with it. So moving on, we still have other samples. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Let's dissect the alignments. Basically, you see from the top, these three already balance themselves. Now this one, I'll just take this one and this part together. Do you see that? Then this next part together, and then we have our you. I don't know if you understand where I'm going. So once you see a design that's good, you are able to you have shapes that just explains what you are seeing. You can it is usually invisible, yeah. But when you say, okay, let us draw the lines that connect these things together, you now start to see it. So clearly we can see the alignment on this one. This is more of justified alignment. It is not left, it is not right. Center to some extent, but then we have a lot of elements coming into play to balance each other out. Yes. Assuming this was not here. You just have this one, but then it doesn't have anything to balance it on this side. The image may do justice since it is big enough, but then you just know that okay, something is missing here. Something is missing from this side. Same thing. If you have this one here and then nothing here, it just feels not so balanced. Except this one is brought to this point and starts here and ends here. So that is basically how these things work. Then we have more. This one, and then the text are not so great, but then the alignment is something that I found interesting. Now we have this. I like to use different colors to represent it. We have this one here, this one here. That's good. Then we have our the normal text here, all of them just form one block, right? Just one block. Don't worry about the logo. Your logo, like I said, can be anywhere. It doesn't matter. Since it's very small, there's no problem. It could be at the center, but it is okay there. Then the next thing we have our model, another box. Same thing for this point too. Another box. Same thing for this point too. Another box. So it's just it's as simple as this. It's as simple as this. This is also let's say center alignments now because there's also a lot of justification. But yeah, it is more center aligned than justified because everything is mostly in the center, center, center. This one is a block. Center, center, everything just follows that line. Then like I said, your logo is fine. It's fine wherever it is. So yeah, that's just how it is. Then hey, our AI people, our AI designers, then this is a good-ish design. Good-ish is good to some extent. The image is very illustrative, and we have our elements here. But then there's not a very clear direction. So what alignment this design takes, because like everything is heavy, everything is just in your face, like all the information just are screaming at you. All the information screaming for attention. The food is screaming for attention. The menu, 100% fresh. The code, the address, everything is screaming for attention. I think that's one thing that AI has not fully been able to do, or it is the people that are using the AI to design that have not fully been able to um to walk around. You get it's just too heavy. I can't even draw any lines here because if everything is screaming. Everything is screaming here. So I also did my due diligence and found another AI design. So it's not like as if I'm condemning the works of AI, but this one you see everything clearly. You see everything clearly. Let's map it out. We have our header. Let's take all these ones as just one this thing. We have this center point, and then we have our footer. It follows a structure, it follows a line. We have everything in center alignment. You just like this is just what it is. This is alignment. When you are done with your design, you can just take a moment to see. That is if you're not so experienced and you cannot fully know, okay, things are balanced here. If you can't, if you don't know how to do that, you can just try, okay, let me see. Does this balance? You can draw if you have the time, if you're diligent enough to draw the lines. Okay, let me draw. Does this balance? Does this balance? Does this balance? This is an AI design, obviously, but it still has structure and it follows a clear pattern. You see the design like this, and you look, okay, this design looks nice, but the hidden lines of alignment is what I'm just trying to show you that okay, this is what the designer did. This is why the design looks nice. It is not magic, it's just following the rules. So that is pretty much how it works. And then the final one I found, same thing. You just see it. You just see it. So let's go ahead. Okay. We have our header here. Even though it does not fully extend to that point. You know what? Let me just draw it the way it is. We have this one here. We have the food stuff here. Everything goes like this. Do you see it? Kind of like a house. So this is another perfect alignment. You'll be able to make a shape and connect everything together once your design is good. Once your alignment is very good, it will make you'll be able to make a shape with whatever structure you have provided. You will be able to make a shape. Bring any good design. You will see how these things harmonize together. You see how they harmonize together. I think I omitted this one. This one basically the text are here, the image is here. Your image can extend out. It is image. It can extend out. It's not for reading like text. If text extends out, there's something wrong. You get, and then the respect of the borders here also good. So this is another design. You just have things balancing each other out. Once design is good, you know, okay, this is balancing this out. So I think that is pretty much. So that is pretty much alignments in a nutshell. You see the hierarchy, it guides the eyes of your design. Once you see a good design, just if you maybe when you are less busy, you can just go through designs that you think are great and try to see how each element balances each other out. Try to see how, okay, oh, this element is balancing this element out. This one is balancing this one out. You know, a good design just has that flow. You can get shapes, whether it is circle, whether it is square, triangle, whatever it is, you'll be able to pattern it through each element of the design. So I think I've done justice to the best of my knowledge.
Thank you so much. Let's appreciate our speaker once again. Like, that was an amazing session. And please, if you learned something new tonight, let's drop like a fire emoji in the chat. Thank you, Ace. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. It was really impactful listening to you. I'm sure people that were not clear gained clarity on many areas of alignment. So I would like to ask like a question, and also if you have a question, you can also ask. So like, how can designers check if their elements are properly aligned? Like, what are the tools you think they should put to practice to check if their flyer, their anything they are working on is properly aligned? Because you emphasized on the fact that they have to check, but I just want you to put them through what tool are they to use to check how it should be aligned.
Okay. I can't say there's a tool personally, and even this method I wasn't taught. I was talking to a fellow designer I was helping or correcting on something, and then he was asking for corrections. So I just brought the work forward and told him how this one does not tally with this doesn't tally with that, based on the design elements and everything. So there's no tool, and I just discovered it on my own. The fact that you can have shapes tell you that your design is aligned and not. So, but
Yeah.
firstly, we have grid lines to guide you. That's one thing, and
Yes.
then you can always draw your shapes on the design to see if everything is put in place properly.